So what's going on, and why is this change taking place? You know, it's funny. I've seen this evolve before my very eyes over the last 20 years. I remember one time I was coming in from Bermuda, I believe it was, and this was at a time when they had the customs agents going through everybody's bags. I don't know, it was just the thing that they were told to do, and like good little Nazis, I mean, they do what they're told. So there's this guy, big guy, about my size, and he's going through my bag and through the dirty laundry. And I looked at the guy and I said, so tell me, sport, when did you first find that you like going through other men's dirty laundry? And, you know, he got a little bit embarrassed, but I wouldn't dare do that now. Today, that might subject me to secondary screening. I remember another time when we were getting off a small plane from I don't know where it was, and there was about, I don't know, there's like 10 people on the plane, and we were met by a SWAT team. I don't know what the hell was going on. We never found out. But it occurred to me at the time that in years past, if a bunch of armed men met a bunch of free Americans getting off the plane, the first thing you'd do is beat the hell out of them within an inch of their lives before turning them over to the local sheriff. But since these guys had black uniforms and badges, oh, just bow down and yes sir, no sir. So this is a gradual thing. I mean, even in airports today, do you notice how with these lowlives that are, you know, subjecting you to all types of degrading indignities, do you notice how your fellow Americans actually placate and smile at these people? I mean, it's absolutely embarrassing. The average American has become something of a whipped dog. I'm totally ashamed and disgusted with them. So, why is this happening? I don't know. I don't know. Americans are actually, it's going to get worse. They're not going to be just whipped dogs, but whipped dogs that roll over on their backs and wet themselves. They're so scared of authority and accepting of authority. And they'll think it's a good thing because they've been whipped up into a hysteria of fear. And they actually think that these morons in authority are going to defend them, when actually the morons in authority are the cause of the problem. The main reason that we're having this resurgence of the war against Islam is because the people in the Muslim world are unhappy with us, and for good reasons. Nobody likes foreign soldiers in their countries. Nobody likes a foreign country overthrowing their government and corrupting their, not that they're not corrupt governments anyway, but corrupting them in our way. I mean, they know this. They don't like to be treated as puppets. So yes, they're angry, and they actually have a good reason to be angry. And if you want to quell the anger, you've got to stop doing that. We've got to withdraw our soldiers from their countries. We've got to stop trying to subvert their governments, as stupid and corrupt as they may be, but we just make it worse. But we're not going to do that, so it's going to get worse. The whole thing's going to get worse. There's going to be more reason for fear among Bubis Americanus.